Yeah, you guys actually did explode one of the rooms there because of that gassy rotten egg smell. So at least you guys know what that smell means now, right? So we will continue on, adventurers.
That our little dragon did not fart.
Yeah. I think it was Ander took the small dwarvish statue and plugged it into one of the slots, matched up the base of the statue to the indention on the top of the altar. And Ander, when you do that, all of a sudden the small statue animates. And in Dwarven, he starts to babble, and it just sounds like ba 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 ba. And this goes on for about a minute. I mean, it literally goes on for a minute. And this statue, as it's animated, he's basically clasping his hands in prayer as he's babbling and going down to his knees. And nothing even makes sense whatsoever. And towards the end of this incoherent babbling, you hear a couple of things if you speak Dwarvish. The first thing you hear is this. As I use the beautiful language filter inside of Fantasy Grounds. And the second thing, he tells you his name. And the babbling stops. And then he just stops for a couple of seconds. And then he just kind of looks around. And then he just starts babbling more. And just does not stop. And it's just all kinds of dwarvish jibber jabber without going into detail. Nothing of importance or any kind of significance. But it literally sounds like ba 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 ba. I mean, just nonstop. You know, and of course the dwarvish statue stands up and, you know, peels his hands apart and kind of waves his finger at everybody. And just keeps going, ba 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 ba, throwing some insults out from time to time. And it just continues and continues and continues.
Did everybody understand that?
Not a lick.
I understand. I understand Dwarven. It's the first was the key is hidden under the midday sun.
Yeah, and as you're saying that, he's continued to babble.
And the second part says Sun Priest Almalric.
Yes, that is his name. And then he's, you know, threw a couple insults your way and was just waving his finger at you.
The key that you already found, where was that? To open the box.
It would... Yeah. I think, Ander, didn't you find that? Or was it... No, it was Breeze, I think, found the key, right?
Yeah, I found the key.
Yeah, where you found that key is definitely what the dwarf... Because you can actually understand Dwarvish. And you put two and two together, and it is the key that you found that was hidden in the mural in this room over to the west on the wall. Remember how the sun raised and then set as it showed the diorama going around the entire room. So yeah, that's basically what the dwarf had just babbled out. But he's continued to babble. Just keeps going.
Can Ender pick up the statuette?
When you pick up the statuette and basically pull him out of the indention on the top of the altar, he stops. And he stops when he's waving his finger at you. So the statue is frozen now, and it looks like he's like waving his finger at you, and he's like kind of grunting and squinting one eye at you, like a pirate or something. But he stops. That's stop the jibber jabber.
Does anybody want this thing?
Does he start babbling if you put him back on the altar, but not in the indention? Because then we can just leave it here.
Yeah, if you just set him on the altar, nothing happens. But as soon as you plug him back into the indention, and he just starts speeding up. And you can hear in Dwarvish as he's saying, "Don't you dare even unplug me again," and then you unplug him and he...
All right, well, I set him off to the side of the altar.
Okay.
So it looks like there's 2 other ones that are going to be babbling at it. I wonder where they are.
I don't know.
They might hold more secrets.
Possible.
Well, there's other rooms to check or down the stairs. It might be in one of these other rooms.
Yeah.
Well, I want to just finish sweeping this floor before we go down.
Yeah, because...
That way, if we go downstairs, nothing's going to come up from behind us.
Yeah, because Rain went down last time. No pun
Well, I
intended.
peeked down the hallway,
Yeah, she peeked down the stairs.
and it smelled like rotten egg.
Yeah. And you could see that the stairs descended down a good almost 30 feet.
Yeah, if I recall, I told the party we're going to need some light that does not require fire. So maybe we should, like, kick one of the beetles down there or something.
Well, I can cast light. It's one of my cantrips. I can cast that on my mace, Dave.
Okay, sounds good. Because, yes, Rain had told you guys that, wow, there was a massive rotten egg odor coming, basically swelling up from that stairwell.
Well, I would like to
Hit you in the
kick
face like a ton of
beetle
bricks.
down there first, just so we know what's coming up before we hit it. But first things first is to finish sweeping the area.
Yeah, there's also a door over here. Rain saw that there were 3 doors. The one door was in the carrion, but the beetles. I'm going to go ahead and unlock the tokens for you guys too. Where all those beetle cages were up here, there was a door there that you had not opened yet. And you can actually see it. 0. It's right here. There you go. And then there were 2 doors. And these are all wooden doors, by the way. There's a door here. And then there's a door here. And those are the doors that are just before you hit the stairwell going down. So what say you, adventurers? As the rain is still pouring inside of the temple, still thundering and lightning outside.
See if it's trapped.
The door? Check it out.
And so before we do that, let's use our sniffer. Make sure that we're not going to blow up again.
Well, if he's casting light, we should be all right.
Are we going to check this door here?
Yeah, the torch is what ignited that last time. All you blind humans in the group. Yeah, that's what ignited it. The light spell won't ignite it. And as a mage, you would definitely know that.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and check to see if the door's trapped or not.
Okay. Yeah, drop a investigation roll into the dice tower. Let's check it out, Breeze. Oh yeah, that's such a good roll that you see that there's a keyhole, but it doesn't have any. It's not locked or anything like that, so you can open it up.
I step back and
stand back.
Go ahead.
Here. I got mage hand, so I'm gonna say open fist as my cantrip, my cantrip, and then open this door with my mage hand.
And I'm going to
Sure.
go ahead and draw my short bow, have it ready just in case there's something on the other side.
Okay.
And
All
then I
right.
want to cast mage armor.
Okay, you cast mage armor. And you see that there's a wall 5 feet. As soon as you open up the door, bam, there's a wall 5 foot. But it looks like it does travel. There's a corridor. It looks like it travels to the east. Past the wall that you're against 0.
All right. Anyone want to head in?
Yeah,
Well, you
go
guys are
ahead.
really
Give it a guess.
scared tonight already. Mage hand and afraid to go in. I like it.
Battle
I've
after
put-
battle.
I know.
I still
Didn't I
have
give
an
you guys a full rest? Did I? Yeah, I gave you guys a full rest at the beginning of last time as a reward for that great battle that was during the second session, I think, where you guys took out all the lizardmen and beetles and sturges. Jeez, there's a bunch of stuff.
Well, the Sturgis was in the third one, or Sunday night game.
Yeah. All right. So, Lynn, you head into the narrow corridor that travels to the east. And about 15 feet, 20 feet in, you can see that the hall takes a left. And you can see like a light, sort of like maybe a torch or candles that's illuminating the hall as it turns left. It's kind of flashing out into the hallway. And of course, there, the dome is up above you, broken, and, it's still thundering and lightning outside. There's all kinds of puddle of stagnant, smelly water that's on the ground too.
All right, so Lynn will turn back and say, we've got a 15-foot left turn ahead. A little bit of light. And then wave everybody on.
Did those of us that have better vision go first?
I've got the light on my mace, so we're good.
I've got dark vision.
The blindies.
All
Humans are
right, all the way
nice.
back there.
The human's nice having +1 to all stats, or, the variant for the feat. But man, it sucks not having dark vision. It really does. Okay, so as you turn the corner, Lynn, you can see that this is a throne room. And you see a couple of creatures also. Sort of, they're actually flanking. They're flanking the actual throne. And they're actually pretty big creatures. So this is what appears to be a throne room. And you can smell the mold. This crusty, moldy room. And what's illuminating the room are these, the theme is the fire glands from the glands from the fire beetles. And there's a bunch of them, probably about a dozen or so, that are stuffed in all kinds of these small niches that are along each one of the walls. Well, the wall's on the left and the wall's on the right. The wall on the left and right. And in the middle of this throne, in the very back, is a throne that's made what looks to be a green, scaly type of lizard-ish type of skin that's stretched over like a large wooden chair. And then it's ornamented with all kinds of bone and other small, like, trinkets and stuff. And it seems like it's all just kind of put together with vines. Then at the base of this throne, which is actually what really stinks, there's a bunch of bird and fish carcasses that are kind of festering, You can see all kinds of rot grub worms and all kinds of little tiny beetles, and a couple of rats start to scurry as it's all eating this crap at the bottom of the throne. And there's a huge heap of treasure too, as you kind of glance around the room, and you notice that there's quite a bit of treasure. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, a ton of coins. You probably guesstimate that there's probably at least thousands of coins, copper, silver, basically. But what's flanking this throne are a couple of huge, giant lizards. As you enter the chamber, they hiss at you, and they move forward to attack. So roll initiative. We're already off to combat tonight, guys. Right off the bat. Nice rolls, everybody. Not for the dragon, though. And let's see how Meechin does. Meechin does pretty decent. You guys also remember about Meechin as well, right? Last time?
Oh, yeah.
She's our meat shield on her period. Yeah, we got it.
Yeah. I can't handle this. I'm about to blow up. All right, Breeze. You've got the initiative with 0.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and move through. No, if I'm able to move through and get behind Rain.
Sure, you guys can move through one another. When you move through another player, it's double movement. This is something that I just recently found out about because I just overlooked it in the player's handbook. So when you guys move through another player, that's an extra square of movement. But it makes sense because you're kind of shimmying past one another, you know what I mean? Kind of squeezing. All right. So Breeze, what say you?
I'm going to go ahead and try to attack from here, if I'm able to, onto the giant lizard.
You can. If you're going to do a ranged attack. Yeah, you got Rain in front of you, so it'll be a -2 if it's a ranged attack.
Yep.
And you can add that in the modifier box down below. That's a miss. Ooh, a 10 versus AC. And these giant lizard, they have long lashing tails, and you can hear them whipping them around. And as they're snarling at you, hissing, they've got all kinds of saliva dripping off of their long, sharp fangs. 0-10, what about you? All right, 0-10. 0-10, you're still behind the wall, so you can move in, though. But you're going to be engaging the lizards.
It's kind of tight in here. I don't want to risk hurting my compatriots, so I'm probably going to do my crossbow.
You can't shoot from where you're at. I'll tell you, if you're going to shoot from kind of duck around the corner there, I'm going to give the lizard some cover, plus with Rain in front of you, so it'll be a -5, because I'm going to give it like 3/4 cover because of the corner and because of the tabaxi in front of you.
All right, heck with it. I'm going in.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you for all the great content.
Oh, Summer, thank you so much. Oh my gosh.
Well, I got my mage armor on, so
thanks,
we're going to do
Summer.
Shocking Grasp.
It was really nice. Ooh. Ooh, that's a nice hit. As lightning encases the lizard. Zzz. You wound it for 3 lightning damage, as it looks like it's starting to reach out and chomp on you. It's going to try to bite you in the neck like a vampire or something.
Well, well.
You know, I keep imagining these goddamn lizardmen from what was that? What was the one from the original Star Trek? The one with the big fake, like crystal eyes and shit. Man, the one that was chasing Kirk around. Can't remember what it was called. And then what Land Before Time back in the 70s. Those lizardmen would sound like
Well.
so stupid. The Gorn. There you go. Silverlock got it. The Gorn.
Can I retreat back or?
You can,
No,
but you're
I'm
going to take an
engaged.
attack. Yeah, you can take an attack of opportunity if you want to. You got 22 hit points. I mean, what's a lizard going to do to you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not like we haven't fallen down twice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'm good.
All right. We're going to go to the giant lizards now. Now, the giant lizard's going to move up, and it's going to attack Lynn, and it's going to try to take a bite out of you. But your defensive skills are great, and you just hold up your shield, and you just block that. You block the attack from the lizardman. Andrew, you're up. You're in the room.
All right.
Well.
Would I be able to move up next to 0?
No, because the lizard just moved up and is hogging up those 4 squares there.
All right, so I'm going to take a swing at the giant lizard 2 with my mace.
Okay.
Well.
Oh, it's too good. Ooh. Andrew swings for the fence and misses with an 11 versus AC. All right, Meechin really can't do anything, so Meechin's just going to kind of hang back and say, like, move it or lose it, sister. I've been working on my Valley Girl, so hopefully it'll be a little bit better. Giant Lizard number 1.
Did you need to watch the movie Valley Girl?
No. Oh, my
It's in the
goodness.
cake, if I remember correctly.
I don't even know what movie you're talking about. But that lizard, it was a horrible miss. I mean, you basically just, it missed you. It oh my gosh, it was a 1. So, Rain, you're up now. You can attack the lizard number 2 that's adjacent to you. Yeah.
It's what I'm planning to do here.
All right.
Well.
Swing and a miss. Offhand claw. That's a hit with a 24. Very nice. 7. The giant lizard
Damage, but
is wounded. Let's see. Yeah. Looks like the black dragon wormling can't do anything. It reeks in this room. Holy crap. Lynn, you're up. Old caboose.
So Lynn's gonna slash at Lizard 2 with his longsword.
Thank you again, Summer. That was awesome. Thanks. Ooh, a miss. I think everybody's missed this round, except for the offhand hit. And the shocking grasp. Round number 2. Breeze, you're back.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and use my levitate and get up on the wall.
Okay, the ceiling is about 10 foot in here. In the hallway. So what are you talking about going on the wall? What do you mean, going on the wall?
Because you said the roof is still open here?
In the hallway? No. In the room? Yeah, it is. It's some of the dome is still intact, but towards the area where Ander is, the dome is broken there. And he's getting rained on.
All right, so I'm going to basically go into Rain's space and levitate from there, moving to get up onto the wall.
So you're wanting to stand on like the edge of the dome?
Yeah.
All right.
And that'll be my action and move. Or I can move up into the corner if it's open there. Top north.
Okay. All right, Zero.
All right, we're going to attack him again.
Drop a perception roll in the tower for me also, Breeze.
Shocking
All right.
grasp again.
Ooh,
And miss.
yes. Burning those spell slots. I like it, man. I like it. All right, so let's go to the lizards. Lizard number 2, going to attack Lynn again.
Well, wow.
Again, horrible miss by the lizard. Ander, you're up.
Okay.
Is anyone going to hit one another tonight? I think we're all missing.
I got 1 out of 2.
Meechan's going to stand at the side here. And Meechan's not going to do anything. Meechan's going to stand fast. Giant lizard attacks 0-10. Last time was a crit fumble. This time is a decisive hit as its slimy fangs embed themselves into your neck. Excruciating pain. You're going to take minimum 3 piercing damage. You just kind of shake it off. Is there a mosquito around here or something? Rain, you're up.
Okay, let's see if I can use his face as a scratching post.
Oh, that's a miss, Rain. Offhand is a hit. So you're going to do 7 more damage.
Yay.
To the lizard. Puddle, thanks for the follow, Puddle. Appreciate it. All right. So the black dragon wormling still can't do anything. Lynn, you're up.
So Lynn was a little embarrassed with his miss last time, so I'd like to use my inspiration for an advantage on this attack.
Oh. By all means, go for it. Very nice. An inspiration well spent. Ooh, nice damage. Yeah, you basically decapitate the head of giant lizard number 2. As the long neck kind of squirms on the ground a little bit and then stops moving. Nice hit. Nice kill.
And then I'll go ahead and step up.
All right. Round 3 and Breeze, you're up. Yeah, Rican, you can go to about right here because this lizard's kind of taking up 4 spots there. Yeah, there you go. Room's a little bit cramped. I apologize about that. Yeah. All right, Breeze, what say you?
I just want to know how they fit through the door in the first place.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
No problem.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot with my short bow on the giant lizard.
Okay. I almost thought you were sitting on the toilet. Another miss. Oh, Zero, you're up.
All right. I'm going to disengage here and retreat.
Ah, nice. Very nice.
And I'm good.
All right, Ander, you're up.
Andrew's going to take a move up and take another swing.
Well,
You stupid noises. Nice hit with a 16 versus AC. Three damage. Anything else for you?
Nope.
All right, Meechan's going to run in now. She draws her short sword and she attacks the giant lizard not once, but twice. The first attack is a hit with a 21. The lizard is heavily damaged as she pierces through its scaly skin, doing 8 piercing damage. And the second attack is a hit as well. And she decapitates the head of the first giant lizard. It is down as well. So you guys are out of combat. And you're in this throne room. And where you're at, Lynn, all of a sudden you hear like a heavy breathing, and out from around the throne was a hiding Lizardman, and he's got a very bad limp, and he's kind of dragging one of his feet like Igor would be. And this old Lizardman has seen better days, and he definitely looks like a Lizardman that is enchanted with magic, because he's using a staff as a walking stick, and on this staff has a bunch of bones hanging off, with like strips of leather and fish bones and all kinds of different small rat bones and other, just all kinds of little like ornaments hanging off of the staff. He's got like a bunch of open wounds on him. Definitely looks like his fighting days are behind him. And he speaks common. And he has a milky white eye as well. And as he steps, he holds up his hands, and he almost kind of falls over, and he has to gather his balance on the throne, and he goes,
I do not wish to fight. Welcome to the fane of the Sun Swallower. My name is Riken.
Hey, Dave, I'm going to be AFK for a bit.
No problem. We'll play your character for you. Just jump back in whenever you can.
My name is Riken, and I do not wish to attack. I do not wish to fight. My fighting days have left me long ago. I am the advisor to Vethka, the lizard queen of the Sun Swallower.
Where is this wizard or lizard queen?
She is probably down in the depths below, past the crypts, down the stairs, probably praying worship to that damn black dragon, thus Furnin. She spends most of her time down there in the underground temple.
So there's a black dragon here?
Aye, there is. Its name is Thos. But, well, at the moment, there's one black dragon. But Thos also has a mate, and her name is Charlene. She is on a hunt, and she has left a while ago, but is probably expected to return within the next several days or so. What brings you to the temple of the Sun Swallower, humans? In case you're wondering, I am the tribe's advisor.
I just want to know who you're calling human.
Well, I'm sorry, I kind of mistake all of you to look alike. No offenses was meant to Boxy. I can't see so well nowadays. A fight many years ago took the vision in one of my eyes, as you can plainly see. So I'm blind in one eye and can't see out of the other.
And he kind of coughs up this like black bile, and these open wounds on Rican are like oozing a pus type of substance.
Are your wounds why you were hiding?
This is a damn rotting disease that's ravaging our entire tribe. This temple, the Black Dragon, is the one that has cursed all of us. But Vethka is too blind by the power of Thos, and she does not see that this disease is killing us all off slowly. Vethka is ruining our tribe. She needs to be vanquished. She needs to be taken out. I was hoping the disease would have claimed Vethka's life by now and put the end to all of her vile schemes. But unfortunately, that is not the case. You're all a bunch of talkative ones.
So it sounds like you were against her.
I cannot stand Vethka. She has brought ruin and misfortune to our tribe, our once great tribe of the Lizard Marsh. The marsh was named after our tribe, but now, once was many, are now few. Just myself, Vethka, and a few others remain. And that number is now smaller since all of you have entered the temple.
We're just trying to find the dragon.
Well, I can show you where to go. I can tell you where to go. Down below, there is a crypt. Below the crypt, there is a tunnel system. That is where Thos dwells, in the tunnel system. That is also where Vethka has her shrine that is dedicated to Thos as well. She's, like I said, she spends most of her time, all day and night down there, worshipping this damn dragon.
Well, sounds good. Lead the way.
And he starts to, he walks very slow. Like I said, he's dragging one of his legs. It has an old wound, an old scar that was really bad at one time. And, he's kind of stumbling around and he's coughing the entire time. And he tells you,
Is that what I think it is? Is that a black dragon wormling?
and as soon as he says that,
He says, that must be one of the eggs that was stolen from Thassa's lair. It was stolen several days back. Vethka was in talks with Thas, and Thas killed many of our lizardmen, of my fellow brothers and sisters, because of the egg was stolen. Thas thought it was us that stole it. But it wasn't.
It was a red wizard of Thay.
A red wizard of Thay! Ah!
as he walks
It's
up,
from orcs.
the black dragon wormling actually kind of flies over Meechin, and Meechin ducks. And the dragon lands and takes a bite out of Riken as it lets out a small roar. And then it sinks its choppers into Riken. So let's do an attack really quick. Oh yeah, Riken takes a massive hit. And Riken is, "Get this thing off of me!" as the dragon is literally just shaking its head back and forth, and you can see bits of rotting flesh kind of flying off of his arm.
Breeze, control your baby.
Put a leash on that thing.
And Breeze is trying to calm it as about 6 seconds go by, and it attacks Riken again. And the bite kills Riken as he falls to the ground, and he says, in his dying breaths, he's breathing very shallow, and he's got blood coming up out of his mouth. And he says, "Please, do me a favor. Take the treasure as a reward. And kill Vethka. It's a must if our tribe will survive the future." And then he dies.
Well,
So that happened.
Yeah, the wormling didn't like it. Didn't like that lizard man.
Well, that was our easy way out. Or in.
At least we got some information before that.
yeah, we're fair.
Yeah.
Got Aiden.
As long as we don't need to feed the dragon for a bit.
Damn it, Seer.
Well, I guess time to search the realm.
There's a lot. Like I said, there is a ton of coinage. There's also some other items lying around. You guys can take an hour. We'll give you guys a short rest. So if you guys want to use any hit dice heals or anything like that, go for it. I've told the combat tracker you guys have had a short rest. And you guys have found thousands of coins. You find 1,170 silver pieces, 3,600 copper. That's a lot of coin. There's also a gold chain pendant. Looks like it's probably worth about 250 gold or so. There are quite a few gems too. There are, cancel that on the gems. Sorry about that. There's a gem encrusted goblet. There's 3 of them actually. They're worth about 50 gold apiece. There's also a beautiful marble and silver unicorn figurine, probably worth about 150 gold. You value it. And then, under all of this gold, what was actually kind of holding a lot of the coins, but there are too many coins, is a beautiful shield. And this shield, it's emblazoned with a hand-painted apple on a tree on the front, on the face of the shield. And on the back of the shield, there is a leather pocket. Those are the items that you find. A shield with a tree and an apple on the front. The silver unicorn figurine. Gold chain pendant. 250 gold and 350 gold goblets. And I'll leave that on the party sheet for when you guys get back. We'll get it sold and split up. Now what I'm going to do is, there's a lot of coins here. You guys aren't obviously going to be able to carry almost 5,000 coins between all of you. You know what I mean? So what we'll do is I'm going to go ahead and give it to you now. But you can kind of leave it here in the treasure room, if you know what I mean. But you could take the figurine and stuff like that with you. The figurines. All right, adventurers. Anybody want that shield?
Hendrik would like to pick up the shield and examine it.
Yeah, it's like a regular kite shield. Like I said, it's painted white with a tree on the front, with an apple hanging off of the bottom of the tree, and then on the back of the shield, well, on the inside of the shield, where the arm slots are, well, the arm braces, there's a pocket at the bottom point. Kind of takes up the entire lower third of the shield. And it looks like there's a bulge that's inside of the pocket also.
All right. I'm going to look inside and see if I can see anything.
Insert dirty joke here.
I was waiting for someone to say that's what she said. Yeah, you peel the pocket back and you can actually see a beautiful red juicy apple in the pocket.
Apple. There's an apple in here.
Yeah, and we'll even say during the hour rest, you guys are able to determine the properties of the shield. And this is the shield of the Red Orchard. And the shield, it's just a normal shield. It doesn't have any +1, circle or anything like that. But this is the shield of the Red Orchard, and it has a special property. Once per day, whoever's using the shield, you can reach into the pocket, which you saw the apple, and you can draw forth this tasty red apple. And when you eat this apple within an hour, it basically acts as a potion of healing, and you'll get back 2d4 plus 2. And the apple replenishes itself in the pocket once a day. So every day you'll get basically a free healing potion. It's actually a really nice shield. It's called the Shield of the Red Orchard. And it is a magical item. So does anybody want this shield, or do you want to keep it in the party treasure and sell it, or what? I figure somebody might want this shield.
I pass.
I can't carry shields, so I'm not going to do it.
Wow, we have no one that wants
Lynn?
the shield.
Len, you want the shield? It's got an apple in it.
It's got an apple. It's got an apple. Lynn does carry a shield. He's got the AC to prove it. Lynn, are you there? Do you want this shield?
Yeah, Lynn will take it. He
All
walks
right.
over and just takes it from Andrew. Thanks.
Yeah. You'll get that. You'll get an apple every single day. And nobody took the apple out of the pocket that I heard. So you still have the apple in the pocket for the day. So I'll go ahead and I'll assign that to you. So there you go, Lynn. It's on your sheet now. And it still carries the same bonus as the shield that you have. So if you want to delete the shield that you have, you can just throw it on the ground or whatever you want to do with it.
Okay, will do.
But anytime you want to use that apple, just all you got to do is just use the healing potion pendant that's on your character sheet. It does the same thing basically. Lots of money though. 720 copper a piece, 234 silver. I guess you guys could probably carry all that, divide it up between 5 people. Your pockets are bulging though.
Yeah, but do we want to carry all that and then head down? I don't think so.
As you guys are just chink, chink, chink every step you take.
Dave, while we're sitting here, Lynn would like to just kind of take a look at this lizard folk and see if he can tell anything about the disease.
Give me a medicine check. This is some type of illness that you've never seen before. You don't know if it's to do with the swamp. You don't know if it, because there's a lot of disease that goes around, a lot of insects that carry disease in the swamp. So you've actually never seen this disease before. So you're kind of scratching your head on it. But whatever it is, it doesn't look good, that's for sure. Because he has all kinds of open wounds and they're oozing pus, and he had a bad cough, coughing up this like blackish bile. Wasn't good.
All right, I'll tell everybody. It doesn't look good.
But the unicorn is pretty.
I'll take the pendant.
You were able to determine that the pendant was not magical, nor was the silver unicorn. They basically just have gold piece values.
It's just bling.
Yeah, just bling. Like I said, if you guys want to keep that, I'll keep it in the party sheet. And when you get back to town, you can sell all that gold piece stuff if you want to. And then you can negotiate with persuasion to try to get a higher price. If you want to do it that way, or if you guys want to just split the items up, we can do that too. It depends on what you guys want to do.
I mean, I'll take the unicorn to trade for something back in town.
You guys think about it and let me know. So what say you, adventurers?
Probably should get back to doing this systematically, I think.
Keep the wall on the left, right? That's what we used to do. We just keep the wall on our left, and that was it. A wooden door's on your left there, Ander.
Anybody want to check this for traps?
Breeze will check it for traps as Breeze takes point. I'll play Breeze. Although we'll kind of community play Breeze. So let's see.
Keep the sniffer going, see if it gets stronger where we're going.
Yeah.
Or if it's all coming from downstairs.
The rotten egg smell is definitely more noticeable here in the hallway. That's for sure. And the closer that you get to these stairs, the stronger and more pungent that this gassy rotten egg smells gets. So Breeze is going to do a check. All right. Breeze takes his picks out. He unlocks it. And he says, after you, as he opens up the door. He says, after you, mates.
You first, Lynn.
I'll go in.
All right. So this looks to be like some type of room that's been plundered, Lynn, as you're kind of looking around. And as he pushed the door open, he actually pushed his hand through the door because the door was so rotted. And as you look around, there's all kinds of empty bookshelves, mostly on the northern wall. There's a couple of smaller bookshelves on the western wall immediately to your left as you walk in. And there's all kinds of, old rotten pages on the ground. Can't even determine what the writing on them, were. At one point, you can't even tell. But all the way against the east wall, you can see that there's an old wooden chest. And the top of it looks to be all smashed, like someone smashed it in and shattered. There's all kinds of bits of woods and, wooden planks and stuff that are kind of lying around it.
Okay, I'll give an all clear.
All right.
And step in a little further to give some room.
Okay. Unlock the tokens. You guys can freely move.
You see like any little figurines? If you
I'm
look
going to go over
around,
and take a look in this chest that's been bashed in.
Yeah, not that you don't notice any figurines. They're about 8 inches tall or so. So I think, Lynn, you said you were walking over to the chest. Why don't you give me
Yes, sir.
a perception check as you're checking out this chest? Because when you look in, it appears to be empty. But like I said, there's all kinds of pieces of smashed wood, and a lock that's been broken off of it and stuff, lying on the floor all around it.
The little dwarf man was hiding.
Yeah. That's a nice roll, Lynn, because you notice, because you're feeling around the chest, and you kind of tap on the bottom of it, and it seems like you found a false bottom or a secret compartment in the bottom of this chest.
Aha. So I'll go ahead and reach in there and open it up if I can.
Sure. You basically, it's not like the chest isn't in good condition, so you're just ripping these panels up. And in this secret compartment, there is a folded pale blue robe. And as you lift it up and look at it, and you kind of whiff it a couple times to get all the dust off of it. This robe, this light blue robe, is adorned with a bunch of stylized sun patterns. And all of these sun patterns they're like patches all over it. And all of these, yellow sun patterns are stitched with a golden thread. Looks like the robe would probably be worth about 15 gold or so. Then you also find that there's under the robe, well, actually kind of folded inside of the robe, as you're kind of shaking it and whipping the dust off of it, a gold sun-shaped medallion falls on the floor. Looks to be worth about 50 gold. And there's a sealed wooden scroll tube. And on the scroll tube, it's painted with a bunch of images of leaves and berries.